The Spirit of St. Francis Award embodies the 5 values of our founding sisters: compassion, respect, stewardship, community, and excellence. And Kathy O'Reilly certainly embodies all 5 of these values.
I've known Kathy, well, ever since we moved to Maryville, but I probably got more involved in really getting to know Kathy better when we joined Beta Sigma Phi together. A lot of us were young mothers at the time, and we just got together and provided some service for the community. We'd do a needy family at Thanksgiving and that type of thing.
She taught 6th grade and I was student teaching 7th grade. And of course she immediately took me under her wing and came down. Is there anything I can do to help? Just let me know. You know, you don't have to do this by yourself. And when I started teaching here, then she's 6th grade teacher and then I was 7th grade teacher. So many years.
So I was out in my backyard playing, and this sweet lady came over and brought cookies because to introduce herself, welcome us to the neighborhood, and she thought for sure that I would need some cookies as a 9-year-old playing out in the snow. So she started out again as Mrs. O'Reilly, as my neighbor, as my 6th grade math teacher, and then at some point that became blurred and she became my friend.
I met Kathy when we both worked at the Dairy Queen. As I was in college and she was finishing high school, we both got married, we finished our degree, we had our children, and we eventually started teaching in the same school district. As we became family members, not only did we learn to navigate a large family, we did it so having the exact same name.
Wow, she's a tremendous teacher. She taught 34 years. And then when she retired, she subbed, and she's still teaching out at the prison. So she's starting on her 49th year here in teaching.
She wanted to continue her work in helping people in the community, and what better way than to help those at the Maryville Treatment Center. We were very fortunate, and still are fortunate, to have Kathy. You know, for the first time, some of these guys got a compliment on something that they did well, and they're not used to that. So she inspired them, she motivated them, she encouraged them. She still does every day that she's out there. She gives them hope for a better life.
The trait I think about that fits Kathy the best is compassion. It's the most compassionate person I've ever met. She is there for everyone. If anybody needs anything, or going through a hard time, or going through a happy time, she is the first one there with food, flowers, balloons, a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen. She's everything. And I know this firsthand because she has been there for me.
Kathy is one of those people that goes out of her way to look for opportunities to help others. She doesn't wait for somebody to ask her. She doesn't wait to see something on Facebook or in the newspaper, on the radio. She seeks out, she hears, hey, so-and-so's having a hard time.
Someone very close to me was hospitalized a few years ago with depression and substance abuse, alcoholism. There was many days that she allowed me to cry and share frustrations, to share hope. And she taught me a lot, saw me to see things more clearly than I think I ever have before. And you know, I think that's when our friendship really blossomed.
When you call Kathy and you'll say, what are you doing? She will say, oh, I'm doing some errands. Now, I've learned that's code for I'm in the kitchen fixing food to take to someone who is celebrating something or going through a hard time, and she does that daily.
We have one mutual friend that came here from Poland. Okay, so he gets a birthday card for his birthday. He gets a card on the anniversary that he came to the United States. He gets a card for the day he quit smoking. You know, and she does that. I don't know how many cards she sends out, because I get special cards too.
She's often someone that I say, would you be okay if I shared your number? The things that they're going through, she's also been through.
Even through her own tragedies in life with losing her husband, she still leans on her faith.
I so admire her for her for the strength and courage she had at that time to see the other side and to only get stronger.
Kathy means the world to me. She's helped me through some of the hardest challenges in my life and been there to lift me up and inspire me. She's made me a better person. And I know the impact that she's had on this community will be seen far and wide. And the legacy that she leaves is one of compassion, respect, love, service. And I know everyone she has helped along the way will be inspired to do exactly what she's done.
I wouldn't even begin to try to guess how many people that she has supported and helped over the years.
When I say she's an angel amongst us, she truly is.
What she doesn't realize is the influence that she has on people's lives.
This recognition that she's getting, she's very uncomfortable with it. She's very humble. She thinks, she said, she was in tears. She said, I don't deserve this. And it's like, yes, you do.
This community doesn't realize, I think, all of the things that she does. And again, a lot of them are behind the scenes because she doesn't want to be in the forefront. But our community would not be the same without Kathy O'Reilly. Kathy's actions have ripple effects that go far and wide throughout the community. And that's just Kathy. That's just Kathy.